My name is Elaine and Aveni.
I'm Tony Aveni, and we live in Falmouth, Massachusetts. We wanted this to be our forever home. We wanted to do it right, and we figured with BuildX and Buzz that we were going to get the best quality that's available.
I remember that first visit when he came out here with us and talked about the renovation, and he basically just said, either you throw some paint on the wall and you keep it the way it is, or you do it right. And we knocked the whole thing down.
And BuildX, took it from there. The BuildX team communicated with us regularly about the schedule. They took ownership in it. Every step of the way we would be kept informed with updates, and the communication was amazing. And I have to commend the whole Builder Trend program that they've adopted.
Yeah, I loved going onto the portal so I could see what was happening that week. I would do it every morning. I'd go check into it and it's like, okay, what's going on today? And then I actually sometimes would transfer it onto my calendar. I'm like, oh, they're doing this today. It was just exciting. Whatever was on that calendar, it was accurate. Like if something was being delivered that day, for sure it was happening. It's probably why the project ended so early. Like we expected it to end more in May, and we were done in March.
We felt so comfortable knowing what was going to happen.
Every corner, every idea with Alexandra. She was awesome with me. She took me through the whole process and understood my taste and style and just coached me along. But she would think of things that I would never even thought of. And now I'm so happy that those things are here in the house. There isn't any room that I go into and go, oh, I don't know, I wish I did that differently. I go, wow, like you couldn't change one single thing. And I really credit Alexandra to that. And then when we got to the little things like picking out the lights or the floors or the tile, she came with me. I felt like as much as this is our house, I felt like it was also Alexandra's house. Like she put her whole heart and soul into this.
If I would come in with some kind of a crazy idea, she said, well, we want to guide you back to what you originally were focused on.
Right.
So it was just a very reassuring process.
And I think part of us feeling so comfortable was her approach to that. Like I never felt anything that I asked for or thought about was met with negativity. It was always positive.
We would be constantly updated by a friendly neighbor next door how they were working late into the evening and on a regular basis, 7 days a week. There was never a period where the house just sat empty with no progress.
I didn't want to interfere with the work that was going on, but they never made me feel that way. They always made me feel comfortable. Like, I didn't know any of these people, and now all of a sudden I'm texting them and I'm saying, hey, is it okay if we have this delivered this time? You almost, because there's so much contact with them, become friends, and that was nice too. And I'm so happy with everything. When I go into, again, every room, I look at all the selections that happened, and I love them all. I wouldn't change any of it. I feel the house that we ended up with is so much bigger. They maximized every inch of this house to its best ability, yeah.
It all just flows so naturally. It's very bright and very much like you're living on Cape.
And I think the BuildX team understood that with us, and I think with all the decisions that were made, it happened. Those windows that are in the kitchen, and that we can sit at that beautiful counter and be able to look out over at the water again. And upstairs in our bedroom, we have huge windows again, and we're going to be able to enjoy that view.
This has been a real exciting process, and I have to say Buzz, Alexandra, Kevin, the team at BuildX have just been amazing to work with. We have already recommended BuildX to our friends and family. If it's a project you're thinking of doing, just reach out to Buzz and talk to him. He'll make your dreams come true.
Right. I'm over the moon excited. I can't believe this is going to be our house. Thank you. Thank you for building our forever home.